What is up, guys? MiniBean75 here, and today I'm back with another episode of how to build blank in Minecraft. And today I'm going to show you guys how to build the cell block with the redstone, so all the doors open at the same time, from my maximum security prison video. This was requested. Numerous people did, but I actually just recently received an email from Jack Birmingham, and he asked me to do a tutorial. I think he was kind of asking me to do a tutorial of the entire prison. But honestly, that would take way too long, and I like to do tutorials of small things, not like super big builds, just because I don't like an hour and a half long videos. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys how to build that. So what we're going to do is just build one side, and then if you guys want to build a prison like mine or use these ideas for your prison, then basically you're just going to go through and do the exact same thing on the other side. So for this, we're going to need a couple things. We're going to use stone for the floor. And then we're going to go through and we're going to get, you can use whatever kind of brick. Personally, I'm going to use the stone bricks, wherever that is. Not those are infested. There we go, some stone bricks. We're going to need an iron door. We're going to need some iron bars. And then we're going to need some redstone stuff. So we're going to need a redstone torch right there. We're going to need some redstone, and we're going to need a repeater. That'll do everything that we're going to need for the actual cell block. And then basically we're going to go through it. I'm going to show you how to control it. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to need to build some prison cells. So the prison cells, this is the way I do it. It's very easy. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to build out 3 blocks like this, and it's going to be 4 blocks deep. And then you're just going to build stone, because that's the floor. And then you're going to do stone bricks all the way across like this. We're going to go back like this, because you're going to want these to be 3 blocks tall. Like this. And then we're going to basically block it off here all the way around. And then we're going to do one more row. And realistically, you can build your cells however you want. I keep my cells pretty small just because it's a prison cell. Like, it's not supposed to be anything super big. And then you're going to put your iron door in. So I put the iron door in on the right side. You're going to do iron bars like this. 2 rows of iron bars there. Oh my gosh, like that, and then 1 along the top. Now that is going to be your cell. Now some people would just go through and just put torch or put like a lever next to each door so you can open each one individually. That really is up to you if that's what you want to do. But if you want to do what I'm about to show you, this is how you're going to want your cell to look. And then you're just going to put a roof in. I believe I put the roof in on the 4th row, like this. So that basically it's just a flat ceiling, because it's a prison cell. I mean, it's supposed to be small. And then you can put in, a bed, a toilet, a little desk, pretty much however you want it to look. So that's going to be how you build a prison cell. But now we're going to want to build a row of prison cells. So the first thing we're going to do is, on the one we've already built, I'm actually going to remove the whole wall along the bottom row. Now that's going to be so that we can put all the redstone in. So then what you're going to do is you're going to go all the way through and dig out 1 level in what you just built, like this. Okay. Now that's because we're going to do the same redstone in every slot. So let's say we're going to build this to be 5 cells deep. Okay, so we've got 1 cell here, so then we need to basically make room for our next cell. So we got to remember that it's 3 blocks in the center. So here's 1 wall, then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Build that up, because that's going to be the second wall. 1, 2, 3, go forward. 1, 2, 3, go forward. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, just like that. So this is where our 5 cells are going to be. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take right here where we have where that grass is, because that's going to be our floor. So then what you're going to do is I'm going to skip ahead here, but you're going to want to basically take these 3 splots of grass and fill them in with stone. Okay, and then once we have that done, basically the next steps is going to be we're going to do the redstone, and then we're going to fill it in with the stone here. But I just wanted to show you with these bricks how the cell is going to look. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of stone, and right to the right of the door, you're going to leave an empty space and then put one block. So I'm going to do the same thing along here. Now, with this one back here, you really don't have to do anything. You're only going to do it if you need to put more cells in. So for the sake of that, I'm going to put it in here just to keep everything uniform, but you only need to put it on the right side of each cell. So now that we have that done, then we're going to put a redstone torch down in that little slot right there. So then once you have your redstone torch, then we're going to go through and we're going to toss a repeater down behind that block all the way across. So you can see we've got the redstone torch, a block, and then a repeater. So then the next thing we're going to do is we need to connect all of this with redstone. So I'm going to go through in this little slot. If you guys don't know, the best way to hide redstone in a building is use the walls, because you need to have generally an empty space, where the floor is. Use the walls to hide this section. Most people probably know that, but some people don't. So, and then now that we have that done, this is going to be too much redstone to power with one so basically, I'll show you. So we put a redstone torch down. Everything's going to basically be like this, but it's going to die somewhere around here. So what I do, just to keep everything uniform, we're going to break that, is this middle block. You see we have the 3 blocks here. This middle one, you're going to break that piece of redstone. And by doing that, you're going to break the chain right here, right? But then we're going to go through and put down a redstone repeater in each of those spots, just like that. And now that we have that done, now if we toss this down, that's going to power everything, okay? Now you're probably sitting here wondering, if you're at this point, well, why isn't the door moving? Well, the door will move once we have the wall back in. So the way that this is going to work is, so let's say I do this, the redstone is going to power it on, so that's going to open the door. So when I break that, so once everything's filled in and these are powered on like this means that the doors are going to open. So what we're going to do now is we're going to fill everything in with the stone bricks so that we have our cells. So you already saw how I did it with the first one, like this. Okay, so now basically what I have built here, you're going to repeat that the next 5 times. So I'll build the second one quick and show you what I mean, like that. Okay, so I just built the second one. So each wall is going to share with the next cell. So I've got the second one done. I'm going to skip ahead until I have all 3 done. All right, now that we have that done, we have our 5 cells. So now what we're going to go through is we're going to build the front part of all 5, the other 5 cells. So the same thing that I did there, we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to put the iron door on the right side. Put your iron bars in, like that. And then I'm going to do that for these other 3 here. Okay, and now that we have that done, this is going to be our cells. But to make everything work right, we're going to need to build our little control center. So for the sake of the build, I'm just going to go through and fill this part in here with stone quick. Okay, so all I really did was just fill in stone just for the parts that make sense here. So basically I just built this little section out in the center. This is where we're going to put our control center. This I just built out basically 5 blocks. This really doesn't matter. It was just more for making it look good. And then here I just went out 3 blocks this direction and back 2 here. Now the reason we're going to do that is usually if you're building a prison, it's going to be a rectangle. So we're going to want 2 rows back here to basically just be blank. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a stone wall that goes out here, and this is all actually hidden. Because let's say, because usually you're not going to want to have this to be the exact outside of your prison. You're going to have one more row that goes along like this. Now I'm not going to build on all that, but basically this backside usually you're going to have it to be 2 blocks thick, and you're going to want a little section in here that's going to be used. Basically, this is so that if you were building a second level, which you would do the exact same way that I just did it here, but you would just build up the redstone. If you guys want to see me show you how to do the second level, let me know and in the comments, and I will make a part 2 to this video. It's really easy. Honestly, the most complicated part really is just going to be getting the redstone from here to up here, and then just having all the redstone hidden on the second level. I thought about doing both in one video, but I decided no, because some people, a lot of people should be able to see this and figure out how to do the next part, but like I said, if you can't, that's okay. I'll get that done. So what I did is I just built that little row right here. So this is just empty space, but inside the prison, you'd never notice it. And then we're just going to go through and just build a wall here like this. This wall really doesn't matter either. This is more just, for tutorials purposes. So we've got this done like that. And then somewhere here you'd put a door to get into the cell block. It really doesn't matter where. But right here is where we're going to actually build the little control room. So the control room, I don't remember how I did it in the prison, but I would say you probably want it to roughly be probably 3 blocks deep, I would think, probably by, we'll say 5. So what I'm going to do is, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to dig out all the way around where we want it to be. It really doesn't matter where you do it. Oh wait, crap, I needed to go out one more. You're going to basically use this section underneath here to hide the redstone, because you're going to have your button be somewhere in the center. Now, it's up to you how you also want to do it. You can have it where one lever controls the right side and one lever controls the left side, or you can have it where one button controls everything. It's really up to you. That's just literally just changing one slight thing here. But, so what we're going to do, I'm actually going to break this bottom row just so that I can show you that I'm breaking out the bottom here. So we're going to have this hidden section under here, and that's going to go like this. Oh, nope. Whoops. Sorry. You're not going to go there. This is going to go around the outside. So let me fly on the other side here. So you're basically going to build this little trench here all the way around the outside. And that's another reason why you have two rows back here. Because by doing it this way, you're going to allow for yourself to have enough room back here to do whatever you need to do. Because we're going to imagine that this is just still full. This little section right here is still has nothing in it, because that's the section, like I said, that's going to go up towards the top. So we've got our trench built, and now what we're going to do is I'm going to put some repeaters down. Now, I'm not doing this for the sake of repeaters. I'm putting these here so that when I have to build the redstone in here later on, I basically don't want the redstone to get connected to anything. Because as you guys know with redstone, anytime like this, that's connected right there. Or let's say I connect this here. Like now this is a whole loop. Redstone will connect to anything, any redstone that it can. But when you have it next to a repeater, it won't connect anywhere. It's just going to stay next to the repeater. Or at least that's how it always worked. Hopefully it hasn't changed. But basically I just put down some repeaters there like that. And then we're going to put our redstone down here. Same thing. We're just going to build up into this wall. I'm going to toss a redstone repeater in. Oh, yeah, actually right here. This is one of those confusing spots. We're going to need to put a door in. So for that, we're actually going to build underneath. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a repeater right here. And then put redstone like this. You guys got that? It comes underneath so that I can still put a floor in right there, because that's where the doorway is going to be. And you put a repeater underneath it. You don't have to put a repeater, but like I said before, I like to make sure everything's going to be powered how it's supposed to be. So now that we have that done, then we're just going to put a block right here. Oh, wait, no, not a block. We're going to put one more set of redstone, basically wherever you're going to have it sit. And then I'm going to just build a block on top of the redstone, because that's basically where the control panel is going to be. And then all I need to do is grab a lever. So we're going to grab a lever, put that on. We're going to test it, flip the switch. That closed all the doors. Flip it again, opens all the doors. Flip it, closes all the doors. Flip it again, opens all the doors. You can mess around with the redstone repeaters because there is enough space back here, I think, to stick 2 repeaters in instead of just 1. And you can kind of mess with the timing where you could probably delay the first couple to make them all open at the exact same time. But I kind of think it looks cool how it's like boop, 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 like that. So yeah, so now that we've got that working, all we really need to do now, just for the sake of making it look good, is just kind of filling everything in. I'm not going to do a ton of detail, but I'm just going to basically kind of build it so everything fills in so you can see how everything's hidden and how it all still works. So we're going to just do this. We're just going to leave that open, pretend that there's like some glass there or something. And then we'll just we'll build it up one more. And honestly, for my control room, I don't even remember what I used for blocks. Like I said, throughout this entire thing, you can use whatever color, whatever you want to use for the blocks. I use the bricks and the stone because it's a prison. I mean, you can make it out of, you could use wool or anything, really. You could have a bright pink jail cell if that's what you want to use. But then we'll go through, fill that in. And there we go. So we've still got that hidden section. Like I said, if we ever wanted to build upwards, we could. Otherwise, if you just wanted to keep it a single thing, you could actually have this wall go all the way back. I just keep it there just in case, because some people you could build a prison that's 10 things tall if you really wanted to, just some giant prison. And this is the exact thing that you would use, because where we have this here would just keep building upwards. So, but yeah, this is going to be how to build the prison redstone door thing, I guess. I don't even really know what I'm going to call it. I'll kind of figure it out, I guess, when I'm making a title. But yeah, so this is going to be how you build it, guys. Well, I can head back in here and I can flip the switch again just so that you guys can see it, because then you should be able to just see it right here. So let's say you've got, pretend that there's one on this side too. Oh, I'm working in the prison, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's time for the inmates to go out to the yard. Flip that switch, and then they all can come out. Oh, they have to go back in. Everybody's in. Flip the switch, and everybody goes back. Now, you could go through and you could even put a lever on each door. I don't remember if in the prison I did that or not. But you could put a lever on each door and then open each one individually. But then you just have to make sure that you have it shut, or you have to make sure that they're all the same way before you flip the switch over here, because otherwise they're not going to work right. So let's say we open them all, but then let's say I close this door, or see, right there when it's open, it's not going to do anything. But then if I close them all, and I flip this switch and I open it, now I want to see if it'll just stay open. Okay, yeah, so it'll stay open. So you always want to make sure that everything is going to be on the same level. So, but yeah, like I said, this is how to build the prison cell block redstone door tutorial, I guess, whatever. So with that, guys, I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you hit that like button down below. You have no idea how much it helps me out. If you guys want to see me build a part 2 of how to do another level of this, let me know down in the comments, or let me know down below what else you guys think I should make. Obviously I can build a ton of stuff in Minecraft, so let me know that down below. Make sure you take a look at my social media accounts, guys. That's going to be the best way to communicate with me. Like I said, the person who emailed me about this, yeah, like I said, he emailed me. So you guys can email me too. I have an email address on my channel in the About section where you guys can send me emails. And obviously they're going to come right to my phone. So that's probably truly the best way to actually get a hold of me directly, is that email is going to legitimately come straight to my cell phone. So unless it gets too ridiculous, and then I'll have to turn the notifications off. But yeah, so other than that, guys, I just want to thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.